Romans, Romans chapter 16, verse 17, the NLT translation. The NLT translation. And now, I make one more appeal. My dear brothers and sisters, watch out for people who cause division and upset people's faith by teaching things contrary to what you have been taught. Stay away from them. You know, I was looking for that verse, and it gave me a couple. Go into the blue letter, right? The blueprint, and we get the other translations. So yeah, so we watching. We watch out for them. I'm telling you, our Apostle Cabal always say this. Um, he said it's up to you to discern if you're telling the truth or not, man. If somebody come up to you telling you something that doesn't make sense, it's up to you to fix that. To say, nah, that's not it. That's not it. And you see the Genesis hat game. You see Captain Tazariak, um, Priest Tabak, and Nathaniel Ray and the gangs. Those are the ones that was back then running down on our King Yahushua. Those are the ones, man. Those gotta be the ones, bro. Somebody is fucking up. It's gotta be the ones, man, that was running down on our King, man. That verse always come right to the forefront. Let's see if I can find it. If it didn't go away, it was John. He said that to him. Come on, man. I know I had it here. Just found it, man. There you go. Yeah. Because they worry about them 501c3 charters. They got all types of money, briefcases being. I had them dreams, man. I haven't had it in a while now, but when I was having it, and then now this thing's been happening, maybe those are the faces. They got the 501c3 charter. They getting briefcases. Comfy got, remember Comfy got paid, bro. I don't care what nobody say. That I remember coming up and in this ministry of ours, this thing about coming up in this, and we saw how I just said his name, Comfy. Tazadak, how do you say his name? He was fucking getting paid, man. He had buses, man. He was showing off that money too, throwing parties. Didn't he have one of the famous groups sing at his show? Getting paid, paying off people. Boys to Men. Is it Boys to Men? Yeah, I think it was Boys to Men. One of them was singing that damn thing at the Passover. Something was going down back there. If we would have never, our apostles always told us, don't take our word for it, go study it. And that's what we did. We studied it. We stuck to the doctrine. They out there. They're mocking our King Yahushua, bro. And how they mocking our King is by saying that he's not the one. Rare. So like I had to get my glasses fixed. Seeing all these things, man. Making fun of our King. Look at this verse right here. They was back there doing this to our King, man. Trying to look. Let's go to the blue letter. Look at in the blue letter it shows it narrows down things too. It gives you right. Let's go to this verse real fast. In the blue letter. Look what it says. All right. It says, the headline reads from John chapter 11 verse 47. Y'all all the flavor of the month, man. Let's name some names. We roll calling you right now. Nathaniel Ray and his gang. General Yohana and his gang. Okay. Priest Sabak. Shikari and them. All right. The Genesis hat gang. They out in the open with their shit. They out in the open. What are you talking about? They out right there telling you, yeah, this ain't the, this is this is not the Israelite foreigners, this the other foreigners. This is the other Gentiles. They all getting in. Damn, how much money they gave you? Reveal yourself, man. Bring it out. Don't just talk shit to go, yeah, we doing, nah, man, nah. Conspiracy to kill Yahweh Shah. The headline reads John chapter 11, verse 47, conspiracy to kill Yahweh Shah. Then 11, John chapter 11, verse 47, this is what they doing. Then gather the chief priests. Those are the chief priests. All right? They call this chief priest Adazar, right? Priest this, they got all putting their titles on it. Giving themselves all types of titles, man. I'm just a little lamb, man. I'm just a worm, man. Who need help, man. Out here, we need help. We need to be protected from these people, bro. They coming. They coming, bro. They gonna come down with great wrath, right? And they down with the enemy, man. They down with Esau and the gang. They getting paid, man. They doing all types of things on the behind the scenes. No, it says it right here. They were doing it back then. It's nothing new under the sun. Then gathered the chief priests and the Pharisees a council and said, what do we do? What do we? For this man doeth many miracles. This is the part of Yahushua, and this is the time. The end day, the scoffers is out here saying the same shit. Yo, man, our briefcase, our bag of money, and they over there counting, licking their hands, counting that money, living it up right now. Genesis Hat Gang, Nathaniel Ray and his gang, his cool member. You was taking what's that guy's name? They had the pocket over there. Yeah, what the hell you doing, robbing one of the men of the Lord? If I ain't supposed to be a man of the Lord, you doing all types of shit out there. Charging for breakdowns and shit. Freely give, freely receive. Yahushua said that person. Hold on for a second. Freely give, freely receive. Bible verse, King James Version. Yahushua said that, man. And our job is to put this word out there, and the hopeful elect is going to eat. But we also going to have those that's going to come in, crept in unaware, scoffers in the last days, man. Matthew chapter 10, verse 8. Heal the sick, clean the lepers, raise the dead, cast out devils. Freely hear, freely ye have received, freely give, man. Oh, man, y'all finished, man. We got y'all. Got you where we want you at. All right? John chapter 11, verse 48. If we let him thus alone, all men will believe on him. That's what they're saying. We don't say something. We gonna give me my hat. I want to put my hat on. Give me the hat. This is Genesis. No, we ain't gonna shoot. They don't respect Yahushua, B. We over here trying to get the fuck out of here, man. And you taking off the flesh of our people, bro. Chopping them, throwing the bones everywhere, scattering them again. You the damn demon. You work for the damn devil. If we let him thus alone, all men will believe on him, and the Romans shall come and take away both our place and nation. Oh, yeah. Yo, if it's B, how shall I go? We're not supposed to stop, bro. I'm telling you, man, don't stop, bro. We gotta keep pushing this truth, bro. Our apostles has been right, man. Apostle Tar, Apostle Kabal, Apostle Ricard, Apostle Ramla, the elders from Connecticut. They are great men. They experiencing these things with the people that was coming up with them. Now we're experiencing these things. We see it. Come on, we gotta know who the righteous ones are. The ones that stand stiff, we gotta know who the ones that stand stiffly right now. Because they ain't changed the doctrine. And the doctrine, everything is making sense. What I was reading just a second ago. Okay, hold on. Yeah, let's go back to Romans real fast. Romans chapter 16, verse 17. The KJV. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause division and offense, contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. Yeah, we avoid trying to be, avoid them, trying to hang out with them and all that shit. You know what I mean? We ain't doing no fucking all camps get together. We avoiding you. But as soon as we hear you talk that shit, we gotta address you. Oh, we're gonna let the Gentiles in. Well, sit your ass down. I told you, you're so smart. Some of you are so smart, you're stupid. You're making dumb decisions. You're so smart, you're stupid. You know? And anybody spying on our liberty, you're gonna be the angels is watching you, bro. We over here going through this, and you over here trying to fucking spy on us, eating that rubber steak. Come on, man. You're done. You're done. You're finished. For verse 6, verse 18. Romans chapter 16, verse 18. For they that are such serve not our one, Yahushua Mashiach, but their own belly. Look at you eating good, huh? That steak sandwich and them lamb chopsticks and good. With the potatoes. Hope you probably sneaking around eating the wrong unlawful food. Romans chapter 16, verse 18. For they that are such serve not our one Yahushua, but their own belly, and by good words and fair speech deceive the hearts of the simple. We're not the simple-minded. We're not simple. We're not checking for you like that. We're not falling for your shenanigans, Genesis Hat Gang and Nathaniel Ray and Zabak and Captain Zariak. You rolling with who? You every time we if you see boat camp baloney come around, you call the camps. We're not checking for you. We definitely rolling with our Shashua. That time you rolled up on our apostles, you had that Baloo. I mean, what's that guy name? Abu, whatever. Peeking out something was fishy about that shit. Something was fishy about that.